Hello and welcome to my PowerPoint presentation on the entire ancient history of One Piece. We will be covering everything in between the start of history to the end of the Void Century in this video. The era of dinosaurs is not much known about it. It is just like the one we have on Earth, and dinosaurs still exist on Little Garden. In negative 4000 BK, the sprouts of the tree of omniscience, the one in Ohara, begin to grow, and 1000 years later, the Palace of Alabaster is made, and at 0, the Solar calendar, the most modern calendar, is made. Within the 100s, the Ring people, ancestors of Skypiea, migrate to the moon. The people of the moon, after using up other national resources in between 200 to 300, move to Skypiea, the Sky Islands. Shindoa is also founded in 402 by moon people and the people from Jaya. In 450, the massive elephant Zunisha was born. In 500, the war between the kingdom of Long Arm and Long Leg starts. The palace of Dressrosa was built in 510 as well. In 550, the Tontada race sets out to find a home, finding it in a small island near Dressrosa. In 550 through 600, the era of slaves happens. This is when tyrants rise up, so-called devils, and slaves suffer under their rule. This is also the earliest known use in 560 of berries being used. In 564, the beginning of Frenchmen being discriminated by humans happens. In 570, Wano is founded. This is a country of samurai. In 590, Water 7 is founded. It is known for the shipwrights and the best shipmaking in all of the blue. Now we get into the Void Century. Very little is known about this time. This is between 6 to 700. From 6 to 700, the Lunarians, descendants of moon people, live on the Red Lines. They are commonly known as gods. At the same time, a vast and powerful and technologically advanced civilization is founded, yet its name is still lost to time. A robot named Emeth is made by this kingdom at the same time. Around 600, Emu, future king of the world, is born. Around the same time as Emu, Nefertari D. Lily, future queen of Alabaster, is also born. In 650, the first mentioned endeavor fruits are born. There are three main types of endeavor fruits: Logia, Paramecia, and Zoan. After 650, all around the world, slaves began to pray to a cartoonish figure known as Nika. And around the same time, a man eats a devil fruit named Hito Hito no Mi Model Nika. This man would become to be known as Joy Boy. In 600, the great ancient weapons were made. They were said to have the power to destroy the world. Poseidon. It said they had the power to control sea kings, massive sea beasts that had the power to destroy the world. Pluto, a ship made in Water 7 in 650. It was the most powerful ship of all time. Uranus, it was a weapon that could cast down a powerful beam of light that could destroy islands. Around 650, Fishman Island makes a deal with Joy Boy, having to do with a massive ship named Noah, crafted by an unknown clan. In 668, Asakuki Toki is born to the people of Wano from abroad. In 670, a huge war breaks out between the D clan trying to advance the Lost Kingdoms and the Trini Human King alliance. This alliance includes Emu, the Don Quixote family of Dressrosa, Nefertari D. Lily of Alabaster, and all the other kingdoms. After 675, the kingdom realizes they are losing. They place all their hopes in carving information in so-called poneglyphs. These poneglyphs hold all the history of the kingdom. 30 of them were made, and they were later scattered around the world. In 680, the user of the Nika fruit, Joy Boy, dies in a fight between Emu and the Trini King alliance. As the fruit he was using was a Zoan, it had a will of its own, and used that will to run away from its enemies, such as Emu and the Trini Kingdom alliance, until a time in which the ancient weapons would reveal themselves once again. Soon after his death in 681, prophecies are foretold by the Buccaneer clan that Joy Boy will return. In 680, Nefertari D. Lily flees the Trini Kingdom alliance to spread the poneglyphs all around the world, then vanishes. Her brother takes the throne. The Kozuki clan closes the borders of Wano by lifting up walls of earth to block out outside influences. Zunisha gets punished for a grave crime to walk the seas endlessly until the next Joy Boy says to help open the land of Wano. The Mink tribe move on top of the giant elephant Zunisha. They settle there, protecting a road poneglyph. In 685, the ship designer of Pluton hides the only copy of the blueprints. This is passed down by generations of shipwrights. Amasuki Toki uses her devil fruit powers, the Toki Toki no Mi, to time travel 800 years into the future. In 895, the downfall of Shindoa happens when the people of Shindoa are given a poneglyph with details about Poseidon. The kingdom alliance engages in conflict for it, but the Shindoians are successful in defeating it and make a golden bell to celebrate. In 700, the four main road poneglyphs are made to point to the final island of the Grand Line, Laugh-Tale. They are placed all throughout the Grand Line. Part 3, 700 to 1480, the creation of the world. In 700, the World Government Foundation, thus 19 kings and queens, given Lily's appearance, ascends to the top of the red line and make the world government. They pledge their swords to an empty throne to never seek world domination. But unbeknownst to them, Emu takes power and installs the 5 elders to govern under him. In 700, Eni's lobby is founded, along with Cypherpole, and CP9, an agency of Cypherpole, is left on Eni's lobby for the next 800 years to defend it. Due to the ascension of the Don Quixote family to the Red Line, the Rikiu family takes over Dressrosa and plays peace with the Tontadas. In 600, the Empire of Amazon Lily, on Nagashima, Women Island, closes their borders to men for safety. In the 800s, orders from the Celestial Dragons, the 19 kings on the Red Line, is to make a bridge using slave labor. This proceeds for the next 700 years and is known as the Slave Bridge Tequila Wolf. There was also 3 other bridges like this in the South, West, and North Blue. In 865, Oz, the ancient giant, is born. Around 1000, the ancient giant Oz, known as the Country Ruler, founded a country full of ruffians. They were said to steal islands, and Oz was compared to the devil. Around 50 years later, in 1050, Oz got lost on an ice island. He freezes to death, his body being dissolved for hundreds of years. In 1062, the tree fever breaks out as a disease with a 90% death rate. It ravages the people of the Evening Kingdom. In 1122, an adventurer from the South Blue finds the cure to tree fever plague and puts an end to it. In 1088, Kagalo is born and would become the Shindoa's tribe's most legendary warrior. In 1089, Nolan Blanc is born and would become a great adventurer. In 1116 and 1117, Jarl and Jorl are born to the warriors of Elbath. In 1120, Noland is granted permission to set out on a month-long trip across the Grand Line by his kingdom. In 1122, Nolan sets out on his second trip to the Grand Line. On May 12, 1122, Nolan lands in Jaya and convinces the people there to help him cure tree fever disease. On May 13, 1122, Nolan succeeds in making a cure for tree fever disease. On May 22, 1122, due to his friendship with the people of Jaya, Nolan is shown the city of gold, Shindoa. He is also shown the golden bell with the poneglyph. In June of 1122, Nolan was getting rid of the last tree fever disease. He cuts down a sacred tree and is forced off the island, but makes amends with the people of Jaya before leaving, promising to return. Thank you for so much for watching. I will be out with a part 2 maybe if this video does well. Please like and subscribe, and hope to see you for more.